Welcome back to Culture Corner Review for culture news, reviews, and everything in between. Let's get it.
Securus, you may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's up?
You tell me.
What you doing?
Right. Huh?
What you doing?
Crying my eyes out.
You ain't got to cry, man. It's alright. These folks come out, I done shot and killed somebody, man.
What?
Yeah, they would just say on the thing, they say, accused. Like, they say, I'm the one who, well, I don't know, this shit counts.
Okay.
These folks trying goddamn murder, gang charges, and like they saying I'm trying to like get more ranking in the game. That's why I guess that's why the shit I did, whatever the shit they accused me of, he's like it's for initiation, like a higher rank in the game. Like I'm.
Yeah, but that's why you just need to cooperate and do what you got to do to get on up out of there, because you have a son.
Yeah.
So you can't be thinking about nobody else or what nobody else got going on. You got to think about you, because don't nobody give a fuck about you but you. You can't be thinking about what them folks on. I ain't trying to say, but
Yeah.
you just need to start. You just need to think about him, Day. That's all I'm saying. Think about him
Stop.
and yourself, but you can't be in there.
You crying for that?
Years old was popping. Now the heading says that, that's homies, baby mom's talking to him or whatever, right? It's his baby mother. Now let's just go with the notion that that's who that is. Now, don't get me wrong. What she's telling him is correct. You got a son that you need to be thinking about. The message just too late. The message is a little behind schedule. See, here's the thing. You've heard me say in the past, dudes who in the street, right? They be getting all this money. And this doesn't apply to his situation. I don't know his situation. I don't know what he got going on, what he charged with. I don't know how his family look at his situation. This is not about them. This situation just brings about this dialogue. Just want to make that clear. Like once upon a time, you've heard me say that it's a lot of guys in the street, right? They getting money, doing their thing, living it up, having the lifestyle, having it their way. And when they get jammed, the first thing they say is, I was doing it for my family. Meanwhile, your mama got the same living room set she done had since you was in middle school. Your siblings is suffering. Like nobody is benefiting from the life that you've been living and the money you've been getting. But when you get in trouble, you say, I was doing it for my family. This is a lot of guys, right? So when it hit the fan and you say things like, you got a child to think about. There was a child to think about in the beginning. There was a child to think about before the decisions to be involved in whatever one was involved in took place. There was a child involved. There was a child to be thought about, right? So this is why you have to make sure you consider the repercussions of whatever your choices are, because it's not okay to be out here having it and then go to jail and then think about your mom, then think about your girl, then think about your kids. All of these things and people existed before you went in there. Don't let these things and people become important. Things meaning your life, things meaning your job, things meaning whatever things may be. And the people. Don't let things and people become important after the fact, because those things and people was important before the fact. But you made a choice. And when you make these choices, you're expected to stand on them. Your family feel like, oh, no, don't do what you got to do. But your family should be that encouraging when you out there doing what you're doing, especially if they benefiting. if they are benefiting. Some family don't benefit. A lot of family does. And when after they benefit, and then when things hit the fan, then they want you to cooperate or tell or think about your family or do what's best for you. But now you in a situation. Now you might think, well, why he got Florida Evans picture there? Because anybody that used to watch Good Times knows that Florida Evans was going to go in front of that picture of the white Jesus on her wall, and that's what she was going to pray at. She don't want no illegal dollar. She don't want no hustling. She don't want no stealing. She don't want no selling of the drugs. Florida Evans did not want to receive any ill-gotten wages coming through her door to take care of her family. She don't care how poor they was. She was not taking no ill-gotten funds. A lot of y'all family members out here need to practice that as well. Don't be out here helping dudes spend money, buying stuff for you, and helping you pay bills and taking care of you. And then when it all hit the fan, you want them to tell. You want them to think about their loved ones. You want them. Why didn't you tell them, nah, I don't want your money because I don't want you doing it. I don't want you doing it. And if you're going to do it anyway, that's your business. Well, here, let me give you some money. I don't want your money. Be Florida Evans. Tell them I don't want your money. A lot of y'all taking money from these dudes, benefiting, living the lifestyle. But then when it hit the fan, you want them to cooperate. You want them to tell. You want them to think about their family. And again, I don't know what homie situation is, but this situation that you're listening to brings about this complete dialogue. If you don't want your family members in prison and you know they outside doing bad, encourage them not to. And if they don't listen to you, then don't you participate. Don't you receive nothing. Don't let them give you none of the money. Don't let them buy you stuff. Because now you're aiding and abetting. You are participating. So if they get jammed up and then you tell them to go tell on somebody, now all y'all wrong. Because it was all good just a week ago.